YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2003. This is day 27 on the series, and I thought about it after the last recording. I decided actually I'm going to retire Crimson Art this year because I would like to actually get his first foal underway this upcoming breeding season, which will be happening within the next 2 minutes of this video. I would like to use him for that. I figure he's already done a lot. He has a horse title. He's had a great career. Yes, I could continue to race him, but I really don't want to wait a year because we don't have any solid horses right now outside of him. Now, Undercover Agent, our 2-year-old, I think this is going to be our best Gallop Racer original to date. His pedigree, he comes from Best Hunter out of Follow Her Lead. He should be the best. He has solo ability, which I haven't really been paying attention to, but I'm going to try to be more mindful about it. And yeah, Diamond Eye and Ditsy Doo, they're just kind of there. And we haven't really found a rhythm to win races consistently with them. So I think with Crimson Art, want to retire him and then get his first foal underway. So it's kind of going to be a weird time period because we won't really have any great horses once we retire him. So I may still have to look for a horse I can acquire. If I can, I would prefer to find a filly, but again, finding fillies seems like it's not impossible, but it appears like that sometimes. It is what it is. So what I'll do is try to find maybe another decent colt, maybe that doesn't cost too much. Pending on its stats and abilities, maybe I will pay a little bit higher if it's worth it, but I'd prefer maybe to try to save a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, we're up with Diamond Eye here in a 9 furlong open on the dirt. And yeah, and she has the solo ability, which I haven't really tapped into. These horses with this ability, they want to be out at least 2 lengths in front. So perfect start. I'm gonna try to be more mindful of that this race. Seems like it really works well for them if they have that ability. So 2 lengths in front. Yeah, I don't know, but we're going to give it a shot here, and I'm just kind of going to let Diamond roll, actually. Kind of going to let her do her thing, and then see if I can get that ability. Now, I don't know when it activates, because I can't recall getting it that much. I haven't had too many horses with that ability in previous games. Now, this one, both fillies, Diamond Eye and Ditsy Doo, they both have that same ability. So, keeping her out front here just to see. She should be ahead by about 2 lengths. That's what the ability wants. Again, her stamina isn't great. So, continue to push. Yeah, it's hard. She has that ability, but she doesn't really have the stamina to put it to good use. So, it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird for a horse to have an ability like that, but then to not have the stamina to really get through. But she's staying ahead. The 12 is going with her. Now she's dropping, but Diamond Eye, she's not doing bad. She's still ahead, but the 2 and everybody else is rolling. There goes the 12. There goes the 2. 3rd place, though. All right, so a much better run. Diamond Eye gets her first show. Yeah, just her stamina is just not good, man. That's the only thing. Like, I'm very limited with her. You know what I mean? Very, very limited. But that was a solid run. I think that's our best run so far. And we weren't supposed to be anywhere near there. 6th, yeah. Yeah, not bad. So, I think I'll start to do better with the fillies in this episode. And here's Ditsy Doo. She's up, and she has good odds. So I'm going to run her the same way as Diamond Eye. They're pretty much similar horses. Ditsy Doo definitely has better stats and higher stats. But as far as their running preference and style, they're the same in that regards. Solo runner, fast pace not good, of course. So that's going to be tricky. Likes outside. That's an auto ability. She's a front runner that likes outside. Like, how am I supposed to get that? Usually outside means running on the outside of, like, other horses in this game. And I wish I could look into that. I'll look into it after this race. So, let's see if we can get her. We'll run her the same way that we ran Diamond Eye, pretty much. Now again, likes outside. I don't know how I'm going to manage that, considering she wants to lead. That's going to be a little bit tricky. I guess I'm just going to keep her out here. It's the only thing I can really think about. But again, if you run her this wide, it's going to be a little bit harder. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even sure how to tap, and it's an auto ability, but again, with how she likes to run, I don't know how that's really going to happen. That's going to be kind of tricky. Okay, Ditsy Doo. She's taking off here. The 4 is coming. 4 is coming. And there goes the 4. She doesn't have the strength really to get uphill. She's still grinding, though. That horse is going to tire out. And Ditsy... Is that a third? That may have still been a third. It is. Alright. That was better. That was better. Pretty much, the grades that we've got for both of those races were pretty much identical. So, I think we did the best we could. And now we're up with Crimson Art. And what I'm going to say is his last race, and we're not the favorite. Naked Chariot is. It's a good horse, but we should beat Naked Chariot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an exacta bet here. So I'm going to do 7-9 exacta box. And, I expect Naked Cherry to be up there with us at the end. And then I'll bet on myself to do the usual win, play, show. And, yeah. So, Ditsy Doo, I think she was going to peak early anyways. I do have space to retire her, and I probably will, just to do maybe one breeding with her, just to see what we get. Whatever, that's fine. So yeah, we will get ready to rock and roll here. Just one second. All right, here we go. Major River with records here, like why? Makes no sense. Good start there for Crimson. And yeah, so with the fillies, I'm really not sure what to do with them. Diamond Eye, I don't expect to retire her unless she starts winning all of a sudden. Ditsy, like I said, I do want to retire just to see what we can get, but I don't think I'll use her too much. I'll probably breed with her once and then just leave it at that. I think that's really all I can do, to be honest. But yeah, I think the fillies are quick as far as hitting their peak. And I think Ditsy Doo, she could be there already. I would still like to try to maybe get some more wins with her, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen. It's been harder to get wins with her lately. Like, I think we're still having pretty consistent results with where we finish with Ditsy Doo, but winning now seems to be a little bit more challenging. So yeah, and I'm kind of ready to get new foals that won't have to be leading. That'll be really nice, and that's why I want to retire Crimson Art now. He can run at the front and lead, but that's not preferred. So I'm hoping breeding him with follow her lead, we'll get a horse that won't mind being behind the leaders. That's ideally what I want. Now, I don't know where this gap is going to free up. I have like no space. We're kind of tight and boxed in here. Guess I'm going to have to do this. I have no idea where Naked Chariot is. No idea. Now let's see if Crimson can storm down the stretch. This is going to be tough. Really tough. We weren't in a good position to make the run I wanted to make. And we're not going to catch this 13 in time. That's annoying. That's really annoying, man. Positioning sucked, though. I couldn't get to the inside. double S on the burst and win our bets, so it's not a loss. It's just I really wanted to win that race, and I felt we could have, but we were in a bad position. Now I have all of April to do breeding, so I don't know if that's going to be Crimson's last race. It could be. Horse is an early bloomer, yeah. So all of my foals for the most point have been early bloomers. Balance is hard to do, and then trust. Maybe I'll give this a shot. Okay, new foal's been born. Do we even have space? Oh, we do. And beautiful. Look at that, colt or filly. It is a girl. Awesome. Let's go ahead and look at the names here. Let's see. I'm going to use one of Abigail's names. We'll call this filly. Let's call her Red Daisy. How about that? Red Daisy for this beautiful filly. I forgot. I think she's from Best Hunter and Away She Goes. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe Indian Tiger? No. I guess I'll see in a second. I shouldn't be trying to guess, right? Red Daisy. Here she is. Breeding season has begun. I know. Let's go to the pasture and take a look at her. Now look at Black Minx. Black Minx already is looking pretty solid. 3 stars across the board for all categories. And Black Minx comes from Indian Tiger and Away She Goes. Remember, this was the breeding that I was talking about, where I said both of these horses were really similar, I should say, as far as their stats were concerned. So I figured I could get a solid horse with really no bad stats, and that's who I think Black Minx is going to be. Now, I'm sure she'll still only be ranked maybe a D or maybe an E, but I think if her stats are pretty solid across the board, she has a good chance at being able to finish consistently in the top 5, or he will be able to, I should say. We'll be able to finish consistently in the top 5. That's my hope. And we'll see. Indian Tiger, remember, won a grade 1. So maybe Black Minx will be able to walk in his father's footsteps and do the same. But Red Daisy, there she is. She looks beautiful. And she is from Best Hunter and Away She Goes. So she'll be interesting. But hopefully she inherits Heart. I hope she has that ability. Because the other horse that we have from those 2 breeding pairs of Away She Goes and Best Hunter, I think it's Diamond Eye, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Diamond Eye is from Best Hunter and Away She Goes. So basically Red Daisy, our newest foal, she should look similar to Diamond Eye as far as her stats. Hopefully a little bit better. Her stamina was really bad, but I think I neglected that during training. She has Strong Heart and Solo Runner. So I'm kind of surprised that we really haven't tapped into Strong Heart. Yeah, so we'll see. But what we're gonna do first is well, let me make sure I put this down. We're gonna retire Crimson Art. I think we can retire him now. I don't really see any point in waiting and trying to do another race. Like, yeah, I would have preferred not to have ended on that note, but he's had a great career. He really has. And I don't think there's really anything else for him to prove. I mean, you look at 44 meets, 22 wins, 9 places, 3 shows, 10 G1 wins, 150,000. I think we've achieved enough with Crimson. I could still race him, but like I said, I'm ready to breed. So we're going to go ahead and retire him and put him in this slot here. A rank, okay. That's a little bit lower than I was expecting. Now, as far as negotiating for a horse, let's see if there's any fillies I can acquire. Nope. That would have been a nice one. I prefer a filly. Oh my goodness. We're going to get unlucky with these. I already know it. Last Aquarius. Yeah, no way. Look at that response, though. It's so annoying. It really is hard to get some of these horses. Ooh, wow. Perfect partner. Look at this 3-year-old filly. 95 speed, 90 staying. Oh my goodness, we lucked out. Holy cow. Look at this S-ranked filly we got here. Perfect partner. 90. Look at these stats. Yeah, in between like stamina and temper is like average. Not great, but I mean guts. This could be the horse. Free ability. I'll have to look into that. Growth type is early. She'll peak early. So we could use her for this year and then retire her next year, basically, for breeding with Crimson Art. That'll be fantastic. So she runs 7 to 9 on the turf. We'll run her in this open just to get a feel for her. Now, what's her running preference? Her leg. I didn't even look at that. Okay, she's a closer. Even better. Finally, something that I actually could work with long term. I think breeding her in Crimson Art is going to be fantastic, because we should get a horse that wants to just run in the middle of the field, which will be so nice. So yeah, Ditzy doing Diamond Eye. Let's... They want Ditzy in these grade 3s. I'll run her in another grade 3. See how she does, but I don't really know if there's anything else to achieve with her. I might retire her early, to be honest. Diamond Eye. Run her in this open. So we do not have space. That's the problem. Not yet. Training. Well, here's what we'll do. I think I'm going to retire Ditzy Do early. So I'll run Ditzy Do in that Marine Cup. And unless she wins it, I'll retire her. And then we'll go ahead and basically use her for breeding. I don't know if I'm going to use her this season, though. I could give it a shot, actually. Use her in Crimson Art, maybe? Or follow her lead. I'll look to see which one would be better. Perfect Partner. She is up. She's the heavy favorite. So we should knock this out of the park. And because she's the heavy favorite, go ahead and just place a win bet on... Oh, actually, no. It's not even worth it. We wouldn't hardly win anything. Her odds are too stacked. All right. Let's see how this filly runs. I lucked out. I wasn't really expecting there to be a filly I could actually acquire in the shop. We get a perfect start. And again, she's pretty much a closer, so I don't really have to worry about getting her to the front. That's really nice now, for once, to not have to worry about getting a horse to the front. And to think future foals will be able to breed with that in mind. I just think from a stamina perspective, it'll help us. We have front runners that don't have good stamina. You know what I mean? So I feel like we just kind of have to have a really perfect race in order for things to fall into place. Now, I don't know where to go here. We have, like, no space. They're just blocking us. They're blocking us. Oh, my goodness. They're still blocking. Here we go. Oh, Rebo for Perfect Partner. Wow. Look at this filly. She's going to drive. We're going to hit this gap, and we're gone. We're gone with Perfect Partner. Oh, my goodness. What a filly we're going to have on our hands here. Wow. Oh, she's so fast. Oh my gosh, she's so fast, man. Guys, think about it. Breeding her in Crimson Art, I mean, we should get a heck of a grade 1 horse. Oh, wow. Perfect Partner. What a beaut you are. It's something about fast fillies, man, that's so fun. Win by 7 lengths. Absolute domination there with Perfect Partner. So the future looks safe and secure. Ditzy Do. She's up, and I think what will be her last race. It's been fun racing with her. It really has. I want to make some space, and I think she was probably an early bloomer like most of our originals anyways. They pretty much will peak, you know, as a 2-year-old, or as a 3-year-old, I should say. And then you can continue to run them after they're 3 years old if you want, but I feel like it's a waste of time, so... Ditzy is her last race, and like I said, we could continue to race her more, but I feel like we're kind of struggling to get wins, so I'd rather just retire her, create space. It's been fun, though. It's been a fun year and a half with her. It really has. We've had some surprising results. Now, again, she has solo ability, and she wants to be ahead by at least 2 lengths, so she prefers to be out in front by quite a little bit of a margin. And I'm still pushing her, man. Still pushing. Still pushing. Now she's going to get to the front. Now we're just kind of going to let her coast and do her thing. But yeah, this will be her last race. I'll retire her. We have plenty of space. We can still put 3 more fillies in the barn. So I figure I'll just kind of move her now. And, yeah. I mean, we have a new, better filly anyways. We have an S-ranked Perfect Partner that we just raced on. So... I think we're good. Like I said, most of my foals, they're early bloomers anyway, so if I can retire them, I might as well. Okay, here we go with Ditzy. Let's see what she can do in this grade 3. Ah, man. Yeah, I just think she's kind of... done here. She's still holding on. She's still holding on. She's dropping down the order, but... yeah, I think it's about time. Because it's just, these are the performances we've been getting with her. Like, they just haven't really been improving too much. So, it's fine. I really have no worries. We're supposed to finish 11th anyway. Fast-paced. Yeah, it's been fun with Ditzy. We'll retire her, use her for breeding. Yeah, you guys probably can hear sirens in the background. Really loud. Alright, so... Ditzy do. Time to retire her. Well, yeah. It's time to retire you, old gal. Let's see where eval... C? Yeah, I figured she would be C ranked. So that's fine. Perfect partner. Now, 95 speed. That is unbelievable, man. Now, she's ready for a grade 1. So let's get her into the first grade 1 or grade 2 test. I don't want to continue to run her in opens. It's just opens. There's like no grade 1s for her to run in, though. That's a little bit annoying. Well, the only thing we can do is run her in opens. There's like literally nothing else we can do for her. So we'll put her in that open. The wins do count though, so let's go to the breeding barn and let's get some stuff done here. So let's look at the parents. Crimson Art. Classification, SS, as he should be. Eval is A. Leg type Procedure. That's fantastic. So as far as who to breed him with, Ditzy do. She's okay. Obviously our best filly, or our best mares follow her lead. And realistically, I probably should do this breeding first, just to get another solid horse. And then maybe I can breed with Ditzy do. Because she's better than Away She Goes. Away She Goes is CC for eval and classification. Ditzy is CB. So, let's see. See, the thing about follow her lead is a lot of her other stats are E ranked. Yeah, but I guess it would make more sense to do that breeding pair first, and then next year I'll do Crimson Art and maybe Ditzy do, or the other filly. I don't know. That's the thing. I guess I should go for the best original first. Rough track, comeback not good. Okay, and then Ditzy, solo runner, which, whatever. Growth type was sustained. Growth type is average. See, I like the sustained growth type, because she has that and so does Crimson Art. So I actually think I'm going to do Crimson Art and Ditzy do. Sustained growth type means the horse is going to be pretty competitive for a while, and I'd rather have that. And then I think I'll do follow her lead. Maybe next year. It depends. You know what? Forget this. I will do Crimson Art and follow her lead now. I don't really want to, but I'll do it now just to get it out of the way. Stud fee 4,600. I always forget. Sometimes that always dictates whether the horse is going to be good. 4,500. You see, that's not a bad stud fee. I'm so indecisive. I'm going to stick to my original. I'm going to do Ditzy do, actually. Let's breed these two. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize the stud fee was still going to be that high, which is good. That means that we should hopefully get a solid horse. All right, so we have another race here with Diamond Eye. Yeah, we have a lot of originals. A lot. Perfect Partner we'll keep until next year. She's going to be in early bloomer or early peaker, so we'll retire her next year. And then I think I do want to use her in Crimson Art, because Diamond Eye will probably be done by next year anyways. This horse, this filly we're about to race on, I don't suspect that she'll continue to be at a competitive level by this time next year. I think she'll drop off, so we can free up some space. That way we can get that foal from Crimson Art and Perfect Partner early. Yeah, alright, let's run with her. Alright, not the greatest of starts, but we can work with it. Now, if Diamond Eye starts winning and starts doing things that I'm not expecting her to do, of course I won't retire her. But, again, I think as far as our Gallop Racer originals that we've had so far, we've kind of already acquired the best ones. I mean, we've already raced the best ones. Follow Her Lead was solid. Obviously, I think she's still our best Gallop Racer original as far as the fillies are concerned. So yeah, I just think, you know, the horses like Diamond Eye, Ditsy Do, they were okay. Ditsy, she definitely did better than I was expecting. So, I think it's okay to retire these horses early. I mean, like I said, they were already going to peak early. So we might as well just retire them when we can and then make some space. For the better originals anyways. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. See if Diamond Eye, she can keep ahead. Now, I didn't do as good of a job at keeping her further ahead at the front. That's what I did in the previous race, and she did a lot better. I kind of neglected that here. So she's going to fall down the order, and that's going to be like 6th or 7th or something. 7th, yeah. Yep. The thing is, we're always doing better than where we're projected to finish. So, you know, we're technically succeeding. If this was Gallop Racer 2004, all of these would be, you know, goal achieved, goal reached. So, we're doing what we need to do. I just think we're limited because of these horses and their preferences. So, Entrust is just automatic. Okay. And Trust just kind of does it for you, and it balances out the horse's stats. So, all right, that's fair enough. But yeah, Diamond Eye. Her stamp keeps going up and down. She's not a very good horse, unfortunately. Like, we can't tap into Strong Heart or Solo Runner for her. I try. We really can't. So, you know, it feels weird to give up on a horse so early, but again, like, not every horse, especially in the earlier stages of this playthrough, not every horse is going to be a winner. Some just are going to be there, and you're not going to be able to have much success. So, rather than get hooked and caught up on that just because it's your original, you just kind of need to look at it more subjectively, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I realized, like, okay, maybe these horses, they're just not going to be great, and that's fine. So the best thing to do is just to try to get the best results you can, and then if you have to retire them early to make space, that's what you do. That's kind of my mindset right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of learning. I'm still experimenting with things. So I think it's all good and fun. Perfect Partner, she should be the heavy favorite again. I guess I could bet on myself. What number are we? 7? But again, like, the odds are so low. Like, I don't know what we're gonna win. Really nothing. Alright, so that's what we're going to do here for Perfect Partner. She looks great.
The horses are in the gate.
And we're off. It's a pretty good start for Perfect Partner, and again, it's nice that I don't have to worry about getting her to the front. That's also a thing. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of dealing with front runners that don't have the stamina to be at the front, you know? It's just the deck of cards I was dealt with those horses. Alright, we gotta get her going now. Now Rebo. Gap frees up nicely. Here comes Perfect Partner flying on by as everybody looks back to say, oh, who is that? Oh man, what a horse, what speed. I know these are just opens, but still. I think we're going to be able to do this in grade 1s as well. Oh, perfect race. Alright, so we won 2 Gs. Like, I figured it was going to be worthless, but I suppose some money is better than nothing. Sorry, I was getting some text messages. New skill. What do we get? Skills. Trust. Really. And trust it with the best horses. Shy Dude. That's my nickname. That's really fitting. That's pretty much who I am in reality. I'm much better, but still inherently shy, naturally. So I would like to run her in a grade 1, but there's like nothing I can run her in. It's kind of frustrating. She only runs 5 to 7, so like there's not a whole lot of grade 1 she's going to be able to compete in. The next best thing I can do for her is at least put her in a grade 3, and that's exactly what I'll do. So yeah, Diamond Eye, I'm just kind of like, I'll run her in this race in Hong Kong, but I'm kind of at a point where I want to retire her again. She doesn't have good stats, and her stats are still kind of dropping. She's just kind of, just a little bit of a hassle to deal with, you know? And again, I don't think it's bad to retire these horses early. We're not really losing much, you know what I mean? We race them, we see what they're capable of. If they can't really produce, then I don't think it makes sense to keep them. As much as you hate letting your originals go. And granted, keep in mind, this game, you can only have 6 horses, so very limited as far as space. If this was Gallop Racer 2004, I mean, you can have as many horses essentially as you want, so you don't have to really worry about retiring horses to make space. In this game, you do, so I think it's more important to be mindful of that. So this will probably be her last race, unless she can finish like top 3. Make this her last race, see what we can do, and then kind of go from there. Away she goes still with the record here. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. Now we get a terrible post position draw, and getting her to the front is going to be hard. We do the whip just to try to get her to the front a little bit sooner. I don't really like doing that. Like, I hate doing that, but I know sometimes it's necessary to really get a horse to the front. You see, trying to turn her in, and it's just not working, man. Slowly but surely, but it's so hard. It really is, especially from that outside draw. So that's the thing. If she wasn't a front runner, I could just settle her in. But the fact that I have to get her to the front, it just, like I said, for these type of horses with not great stats and very low stamina, it's just not worth it, man. I'm gonna try to push her ahead at least by 2 lengths now. Now we're gonna burn a little bit of stamina in the process, but I'm hoping we can get her ahead by couple of lengths, and let's see what we can do. She's still saving a lot of ground. Still saving a lot of ground. Strong Heart. Wow, we tapped into that. Watch. Now she's going to win when I'm considering like letting her go. Strong Heart tapped in. The only difference I did here was keep her in front by 2 lanes. That's literally it. That's all I did. And ironically, there's the win. There's the win for Diamond Eye. I'm talking about retiring her, and she gets the dub, and she shuts me up. Wow. Interesting. Well, like I said, if a horse wins, I'm going to keep them, so we're not retiring her yet. We're supposed to finish 7th. We get the win with Diamond Eye. I'll try that again. Only thing I did differently in that race was I tried to keep her ahead by 2 lengths, which is what the solo ability requires. So yeah, good result for Diamond. Her first win. 8 meets, first win, first shot. I mean, she's not doing bad, I guess. I might be acting a little bit impatient just because I want to create more space to breed with Crimson Art and Perfect Partner next year. But you know what? We can roll with her for the time being. That was a really solid win, actually. I still don't think she's grade 3 ready. I really don't even know if she's grade 3 capable completely. She could be, though. She could be. I guess it just depends on the conditions. So we'll just be racing the fillies for now until Undercover Agent's ready to make a debut. And I think I'll do Entrust again, just to kind of keep the stats pretty average. I didn't want to do any manual training. They're going to keep saying the same thing. Okay, so this is Undercover Agent. 70... What? Give me time. C, okay, C ranked already from the start. That's actually pretty good. I wasn't expecting that. So here's Undercover Agent. This is our first C-ranked Gallop Racer original. All of our others have started at E. So 71 speed, 55 stam, 67 staying, 75 power, 75 braking. Feel is not good. In fact, feel on down is pretty bad. Another dirt horse. He wants to be at the front, of course. He runs 8 to 12 furlong. Second wind ability and southpaw. All right. So let's look at these abilities here. Oh, those are the parents' abilities. That's not what I was trying to look at. So second wind and southpaw. I forgot what those are, but not bad. Not bad at all. He comes from Best Hunter and Follow Her Lead. So I think I made a good decision in not breeding with Follow Her Lead again. Granted, she's our best brood mare, but when you look at the stats from Field, Temper, and Guts, when you look at all those stats going downwards, they're not good. And that is, unfortunately, a characteristic of Follow Her Lead. That's basically what her stats are like. So I think it was kind of a safe play to actually not breed with her. Now, have I done this horse's tack? Well, I think I did, yeah. Regiment. I keep forgetting I can do these for the originals. I just have everything on balance. Well, let's work on stamina, actually. Because I think everything else is pretty solid. Guts. We'll do stamina for 2 months. We'll do... Guts, because again, when a stat is really low, it's just not really worth training because you're only going to get so much done. So we'll do stamina and guts training primarily, maybe a little bit of speed for him. I keep calling him her. I think I'm thinking of another horse, so I apologize for that. But yeah, we'll do this. I figure a horse that actually has like pretty balanced stats across the board, it would make sense to do balanced training. But obviously, Undercover Agent, he's only strong in a couple of categories, so that's fine. We'll stick to that. Like, what have I even done for Diamond Eye? Balance. Yeah, I've just had her on balance. I mean, I guess balance makes sense for her, but at the same time, because her stamina's already low enough, so it's not like that's going to really increase. Guts. Her guts isn't bad. Maybe I'll focus on guts and speed, and then do balance, guts, speed, then balance. Because like I said, any stat that's already low, no amount of training is going to make it increase by that much. So I don't really feel like that's worth it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think this will work. And I'm setting all this up. I don't know how long we're going to race her, but I kind of neglected it. So Undercover Agent, ready to make his debut. Of course, as all of our horses, we're going to have to race him on turf twice before we can race him on dirt. Like, I'm getting annoyed with that, so I am happy that we'll finally be breeding horses that hopefully will have a preference of turf, or at least they'll be flexible for dirt and turf. That'll be nice. Let me go ahead and save right quick. So yeah, I think things are still looking good for us, especially with Perfect Partner. I would like to get her in a G1, but again, there's just no grade 1 she can run in right now at all. So we'll have to be patient with her. And again, I'm still thinking she's going to be a one and done type of horse, like one solid year with her, and then we'll retire her early. Which, she's supposed to peak early anyway, so I think that's what we'll obviously end up doing, and hopefully it works out for us. Diamond Eye. Long shot here. 8.5 furlongs. I'm going to try to run her the same way I did in the last race we won with her. Let's just try to see if we can build on that. Finally, a decent draw, and we get a perfect start. Great. Alright, so let's get her to the front. Just kind of let her go, man. Let her go and send her to the inside. Now let's see if we can repeat what we've done. Now she's leading by a little bit here. Don't want her to be too far ahead, but this is good. I think this is a good feel for her. It'd be amazing if we could win again with her. Even as the long shot, that'd be really great. Now again, she wants to stay 2 lengths ahead, so I'm going to try to maintain that. That's what I've been doing, and I feel like it has been working for her. So, you know, she's looking good. Still have plenty of stamina left, and she's not really being challenged. Now again, I want to make sure I keep her in front by a couple of lengths. I do not want the field feeling like they can try to get the jump on us a little bit early. She's still good, still plenty of stamina. Now we'll get her going. There we go. Strong heart again. Wow. I wonder if I figured things out with her. Now the 7 is still coming. 7 is still coming. She's got a furlong, half a furlong left to go. Here comes the 8 and the 7. Keep in mind, she's the long shot. She's not supposed to be up here at all. And now she's dropping. Just misses out on the money. I think that's 6th place, but that's still a really strong effort. No, 5th. Still finishes in the money. Wow. Diamond Eye, I'm figuring out the strong heart. Keeping her ahead by at least 2 lengths definitely seems to be working for her. And again, we're supposed to finish 11th. We finish 5th, and we continue to get good grades. So, finally, maybe figuring it out with Diamond Eye. Yeah, that strong heart ability is really solid, man. I do like that ability. So, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that we're having decent success with Diamond Eye, at least. I don't know if I'll retire her for breeding. Maybe just to get that ability, but it's like, I don't know if it'll be worth it. We'll race her into 9 furlong. Okay, so Perfect Partner and Diamond Eye will be up again. Perfect Partner finally gets to run in a grade 3. Up the stakes a little bit here. She's the grade 1 horse already, but there's just no grade 1 races we can run her in at this time, so that's a little bit annoying. But we got to deal with it. Better odds here. Because I've been doing so well, I am going to place a show bet with her. Just a show. Actually, you know what? Let's just do win place show. We have better odds here today, so maybe we actually have a chance to like get the win. We were the long shot last race. Man, as usual, we're not wasting that much money, so it's something we can do. But yeah, she needs to be ahead by 2 lengths. And it seems to be working. I don't know how I'm getting these perfect starts. I really don't. I really have no idea. But I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Okay, so she's ahead by a little bit. Good. Hold her up, hold her up, hold her up. Alright. Yeah, it really seems to work. Keeping her ahead by 2 lanes. Strong Heart activates, and that makes her a lot tougher to beat in the stretch. So it's kind of making up for her lack of stamina if I keep her 2 lanes in front, which sounds counterproductive, but however it works in the game as far as her abilities, that's clearly how she needs to be run. So I'm going to continue to do that. Now the field is trying to pressurize us a little bit. Again, I want to keep her ahead by 2 lengths. I'm noticing that's really working for the stretch because she has the space and she doesn't have to start her stretch or her burst or spurt. I'm all over the place until a little bit later. So keeping her in front like this has seemingly worked well. Now the field is coming, so I still want to make sure I keep her ahead. Keep her ahead. I don't know how this is going to go. And she's hanging in there, but still a long way to go. Now she's going to start to drop. Don't think top 3 is going to happen unless we're lucky. But she's still digging in. She's still fighting. Not going to be a money place finish unless we're lucky. If it's another 5th, I'll be like, wow. It's another 5th. That's wow. I'm not even mad at that. Why would I be? She was supposed to finish 12th. It's double S on the stretch burst. So yeah, I think I'm in a good rhythm with her. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at these results with Diamond Eye. I'm really not. I think she's exceeding expectations. A perfect partner. She's up in a grade 3. We should be the heavy favorite, and we are. And I'm going to go ahead and bet on ourselves for the win. Not even going to do the other bets I usually do. Just go for a win. Draw 13. Post position 13. All right. There's a look at perfect partner. Her speed is dropping. Already? They weren't kidding when they said early, huh? It's fine. The fact that she still has such a high speed rating is great, man. That is fantastic. And she's basically a closer. I cannot wait to get foals from her. Her and Crimson are going to be great, because Crimson himself is not like a... Forgot what his leg type is. But he doesn't like to be leading, which is my main point. So it'll be nice to have her and him both breed and give us foals that don't need to be leading. I don't mind it on a really good horse, but anything that's like below a double S or S ranked horse, then it's just not that enjoyable. Now I'm going to have to really... I'm going to give her a late run on the outside here. We got a long way to go. She's got a really long way to go, but look at this speed. Oh my goodness, perfect partner. Look, this is an outside run, and she mows them down in a grade 3. This filly, oh my goodness, how did I luck up with this, man? How did I luck up with perfect partner? Oh my gosh. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Golden Monster. Golden Monster was very similar, right? Closer with a lot of just intense late last minute speed. That's who this filly reminds me of. Golden Monster. She doesn't have a bad ability. Golden Monster had the close race not good. And she sets the record. She's fast. Oh my goodness, she is fast. Perfect partner. What a filly, man. What a filly. We win our bet. I can't wait to see our originals, man. I really can't. Crimson Art and her. Oh my gosh. I mean, if we continue doing well with her, we could give her a double S rank. Wow. I am so happy. I'm over the moon. Perfect partner. She's already up there for 3-year-old classifications, as she should be. That is fantastic. Now, let's see if we can get her into a grade 1. Finally. Please. Anything. Probably not. There's just nothing for us to run her in outside of opens and grade 3s. So I guess I'll put her in a grade 3, 5 furlong. That's all I can do with her. That's all I can do. I don't think grade 1s are going to open up for her until like the end of the year. Now Diamond Eye, she's been doing really well for us. We're going to continue. Try to find our rhythm with her. These top 5 finishes matter, because it does help her in the earnings. And that does help for breeding, as I have proven. So those results are good, man. They matter in this game. They really do. All right. Very good stuff here. I think this has been a pretty solid episode so far. Like, we haven't really had any terrible results. Sure, certain races maybe I didn't finish exactly where I wanted, but we've pretty much hit our goals. Undercover Agent, he's up making his debut, and actually he has decent odds here today on the turf. So let's look at the boy Undercover Agent. Oops. Those are his stats. Let's look at him in the paddock. He looks good. I like him, man. I think he looks really good. Black mask, the black and purple with the white bandages in the back too. He looks good. Let's see how he does. He is a front runner like all of my originals at this point. So gonna have to get him to the front. I think he has solo ability still. Perfect partner with a record here. And this is a completely different race than the one we just won with her. So yeah, let's get him to the front. Okay, running a little bit hot, a little bit hot, a little bit hot. Slow down, please. Slow down, please. All right. I'm going to run him how I've been running Diamond Eye. I'm going to try to keep him in front by like 2 lengths. See what that does. So we have a good lead right now. So we can get a good jump. All right, now we can go. Now the field is coming. Oh man, those horses just steamrolled right up on us. They really did. Absolutely steamrolled us. Yeah, overwhipped. I'm not mad though. I'm really not. He's a dirt horse. I still think if a horse that is not really meant to run on a certain surface can still not finish in last, I still think that's good. But yeah, supposed to finish 6th. Stretch wasn't good. Yeah. It is what it is. Sometimes that worked, sometimes it didn't. I wanted to see if it worked. We started too late, though, hence why we got caught. But I wanted to see if that was going to work. So, Diamond Eye, she's up again. Better odds here today. So I will bet on her again. So, 3 horse. Well, we'll do a show, actually. We'll play a little bit more conservative. And we'll play some win. But yeah, Undercover Agent. I still think he'll be solid. We'll have to get him on dirt. But we'll run him again on turf one more time. And I'll try to go a little bit earlier. Obviously. Those horses already had their momentum going. So by the time I started him, it was too late. And again, another perfect start for Diamond Eye. Good stuff. Alright, let's get her to the front. And let's continue to keep her out in front by 2 lengths. That really does seem to be working for her. So as long as I continue to do that, she should be okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for the future, man. I cannot wait to breed Crimson Art and Perfect Partner. I think I'm going to try doing that next year. For sure. So I'm hoping I can retire Diamond Eye by that point. It's kind of my goal. Create more space. And yeah. It's really about it. I mean, as far as our broodmares are concerned, I'll keep them there, but once we retire Perfect Partner, I don't think it's really going to be necessary to breed with our other broodmares unless I'm trying to get those abilities on, you know, different horses for the future lines. That's really about it. So looking good still here with Diamond Eye. Still looking good, still looking good. We're going to push away. Strong Heart again activated. Diamond Eye, I've really found it, man. I feel like I've really found the rhythm with her. Finally. Now she's dropping. She's got half a furlong left to go. The 11 might catch us, and it does. Just finish in the top 3, girl. Ah, come on. I think we still got 3rd. Still a show, which counts. 2nd. It's a place. Diamond Eye, she continues to improve. So yeah, great result again for Diamond Eye, and we're doing our spurts correctly with her. So that's why it's like it really just depends on the horse. You know, if I'm in rhythm with the horse, I can nail their stretches every time. But if I'm not in rhythm, then you know, it is what it is. But my goodness, Diamond Eye finally coming into her own here, and sorry guys, just texting for a second. So yeah, very good results here for Diamond Eye. And her stats aren't improving, but I figured it out with her. So again, she's probably a horse I'll retire as a broodmare. And you know what? I think it might be time to try her in a grade 3 whenever it pops up. We'll run her in another open, though. Or actually, no, we'll run her in this grade 3. I just want to see if we can still finish in the top 5 with her. Undercover Agent, we're going to have to race him in another 2 furlong race on the turf. We'll have him do... I guess we'll have him go 8. Should be fine. So I think with this video, I'm trying to get through this year. That's kind of my goal. Get through the end of this year. And it'll put us at year 12 on this season. So yeah, good stuff so far. Let's see who we're racing with. Perfect partner. She's up in her first, well, her second grade 3 test. Again, the heavy favorite. She's a grade 1 horse. We just can't run her in any grade 1s right now. There's just nothing for her to do. Just going to bet another win on us. And it's really going to be it. Such a fast filly, man. This is fantastic. I'm still kind of shocked I lucked up on her. This is literally the type of filly I was looking for. I just wasn't expecting to really find her. Okay, we're on the straight here. Oh, what am I doing? I don't even have to get her to the front. I'm bugging. Don't have to get her to the front. I can just kind of keep her right here. Okay, this is pretty good. Alright. And still wait. We're gonna go now. Another Revo. Unbelievable, man. It is so easy on this filly, man. It really is. So easy. And she's so freaking fast. Lightning fast. She's already turning into a champion, man. Already. Perfect partner again with another win. What a... Why have I not really heard about this horse? I swear, like, nobody's talked about her. This is a great filly. She's an S-ranked filly, but she's running like she's double S. You know what I mean? Wow. Perfect partner already. Doing absolute great work. She wins by 6 lengths. It's easy. It's just like clockwork, man. Just like clockwork with her. Got to get her in some grade 1s. Have to. She's going to peak early, so, like, we're not going to have her be at her best for, you know, not too much longer. Think she could have another solid year maybe under her belt, if that. Already. She is 4 for 4. 4 races, 4 wins, already over 12,000 in earnings. Yeah, she's already turning into an absolute legend. Maybe. Maybe not. Now again, I'm going to see if there's a grade 1 I can put her in. And I mean like a doable one. I'm not going to put her in a race that doesn't coincide with where she should be. That'd be foolish. Yeah, there's nothing for her, man. There's like nothing at all. It's just opens in grade 3s. Oh, Sprinters Cup. Finally. That's finally. Perfect. That's what I was hoping. Get her in the Sprinters Cup. She could get a title this year if she continues to win like this. I hope so. That'd be great. Yeah, breeding her in Crimson Art, that's going to be awesome. In fact, that'll happen in the next episode. So, hopefully you guys are going to be looking forward to that as much as I am. We're up with Diamond Eye in a grade 3. Tougher test. I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing with her. And let's see what type of result we get. So, yeah, we've been doing well with her. Not the greatest start. We'll manage. We're going to have to really get her to the front, though, and get her to the front quick. Just going to give her a whip, just to give her extra sense of urgency. Just make sure she gets to the front quickly, because don't want to have her, oh, dropped her a little bit too much. Get up there, gal. Alright. Yep. Keeping her ahead, and want to keep her ahead by at least 2 lengths. Again, that seems to be her sweet spot for activating that strong heart ability. I wasn't activating that ability at all prior to realizing I need to be keeping her 2 lengths ahead. So she's in a good spot right now, in cruise control. I like this for her. All she needs is more stamina. You know, like, clearly we figured out something that works with her, but her stamina still isn't great. If she had better stamina, I think we'd be winning a lot more races with her. You know? But still, she's out front. Good distance. She has plenty of stamina in the tank right now. And strong heart again. And she's still out in front. Still out in front. Furlong left to go. The field is coming. Field is coming. Here comes the 12 and the 13. She's not the favorite. She's not supposed to be here. There the horses go. Stay. I think she just... I keep saying misses out on 5th, and then we get 5th. 3rd time in a row. I keep thinking she's not going to get 5th, and she still holds on. Double S again on the stretch. Clearly have it figured out. 2 lengths ahead definitely seems to work for her. That's what taps into that strong heart. So, again, good performances, good results here for Diamond Eye. And, even with all these performances, her ranking is still not improving and her stats aren't. She's just kind of just stuck where she's at. I think it might be better to keep her in opens, though. Great. You know what? Actually, forget it. Let's continue to run her in these races. We won a grade 1 with Indian Tiger, who wasn't a grade 1 horse at all. I really shouldn't be looking at things like, oh, I can't run her in this race. It's like I can. It's going to be tougher for her to win it, but you never know. And I do feel like I'm in rhythm with her now, so that gives me more confidence to feel that I can put her in these tougher races and try to get decent results. So again, we're up with Diamond Eye. And her odds are, she's not expected to finish last, but in this race particularly, we're supposed to only beat what, 3 other horses? No, 2 other horses. So she's supposed to finish in like what, 12th. So any decent result for her in this type of race would be great. But again, she lacks the stamina. You know what I mean? And there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I can only conserve her stamina so much. Another perfect start. Good stuff. Let's go. So I'm glad that we seem to be in a good rhythm with her, you know? Well, this is going to be a really good test for her in this grade, too. And we'll see how she responds to the threat. When I say the threat, I mean tougher competition. We'll see how she responds. And she'll get a nice inside trip here. But again, these horses are going to be tougher. They're going to have better stamina. Better staying, better speed, so it's still going to be a tough obstacle for her to navigate, but we'll do our best.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, I don't know where her stamina is going to be. I'm a little bit worried because it's definitely dropping more. I don't feel like I've been running her that hard. Granted, me and this 2 horse are way out in front, you know. Just a test. I mean, really have nothing to lose here. No strong heart. I don't think I did well at keeping her ahead by 2 lengths. So yeah, I think Field's going to swallow us up here. She's still fighting, though. She's still fighting. Unbelievable. Now she's going to start dropping, but she was still fighting for a while, man. Definitely going to miss 5th this time. Like I said, stamina's her only like negative, essentially downside to her. Still finished way better than where we were supposed to. So with that being said, again, double S on the stretch. I'm going to keep her in opens. I may retire her by the end of this year if we can't really get a win with her. But I'm glad that we're still getting consistent results. I'll retire her just to see what her breeding stats are going to be. I don't know if I'll actually use her. So let's try to get her in an open. And I figure if she doesn't win that, I might retire her early. Not a grade 3. Yeah, let's run her in an open. Because again, like, her stats or whatever, you know, I would like to make space early on. So if I can retire her early, I'll do that. Put her in the breeding barn, just see where her breeding stats are. Like I said, I probably won't use her for that, but I'm just curious. So finally, the real test for perfect partner. She's in a grade 1, and I'm assuming we're not the favorite. No, main assets and general world are put higher than us. Interesting. I don't think they're going to beat us, personally. We have post position 11, and it's only 6 furlongs. That's a little bit annoying. Depending on where we start, we're going to be in a weird position, but she's a closer. I'm going to try to find some space at the rail for her, I hope. Since this is a G1, I think it'll be a lot harder for us to make an outside run like we did in her last race. Tougher horses. I don't think it'll work as well. This still could put us up there for the top 3 finish, but to win this race, I still would prefer to have some inside leverage on the field. So, let's see. Okay. Starting on the back stretch here. Kind of a weird spot. Not a great start. This might work out for us, though, actually. Don't bump. Yeah, I'm going to keep her inside here for sure. So those horses kind of cleared out of our way, fortunately. And I'm going to send her right to the inside, man. Oh, yeah, perfect. Going to send her right here. This should open up for us nicely in the stretch. We're going to get her going now. Get her going now. Here we go with Perfect Partner. This is grade 1 territory. The race, the game is on. Oh, wow. The 7 is still taking off on us. I thought we had it. We did not. Wow. I may have muffed this one, and apparently I did. Oh, man. That sucks. We ran out of stamina. So clearly I ran her too hard. That sucks. That's not the result I wanted. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, stretch was D. I mean, what was I supposed to do as far as the stretch was concerned there? I couldn't have gotten her going any later. Or maybe I could have. I don't know. Maybe she would have caught those horses. I felt like I got her going at the same time I've always gotten her going, honestly. And apparently it didn't work that time. So that's... well, that's a little bit disappointing, to say the least. I'd like to put her in another grade 1 if I can. But again, like, I don't know if there's just... she has such a short distance. There's really no grade 1s that work for her, unfortunately, which is kind of weird. So she's really just going to be like a grade 2, grade 3 horse because her distance 5 to 7, she can't run any higher than that. So it looks like it's just going to be a lot of grade 2 and grade 3s with her, mainly just because there isn't enough grade 1s for her to participate in. Like I said, that's a bummer, but at the end of the day, if we can still stack up a lot of grade 2 and grade 3 wins with her, that'll still matter. And then we can put her in grade 1s whenever it's available. Better odds here today for Undercover Agent. Way better. In fact, we have a chance to finish in the money or maybe even win this race if we run it right. Alright. Does he have any ability? Second win. I meant to look at that ability in Southpaw. I keep forgetting. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes for Undercover Agent. Again, remember, he's a dirt horse, so we're running him on turf because that's the only thing we can do. Kramer's King with the record here. I still want that horse. I swear he, like, never shows up for me. I really still want that horse, but he's not there. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, wow. Didn't even see the 10 horse. Okay. Yep. Should be interesting, to say the least. Still doing pretty good with the stamina. We're still ahead by about a neck. But yeah, Perfect Partner. That just kind of that was a strange race. I'm really not sure what I could have done differently. Like, if I went any earlier, I think we would have still tapped out. If I went any later, I don't know if we would have had enough to catch those horses in the end. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. It's like the only thing I can really guess. Only thing I can guess. Undercover Agent still fighting. Still fighting here. He's still fighting. Undercover Agent still fighting. The 3 is going to challenge us. The 7 is going to go past. But we're on... looks like we're on point for a show here for Undercover Agent. And that is a great result on the turf. This is a dirt horse. To finish 3rd on the turf, that is great. So Undercover Agent... I'm hoping he'll really be a solid horse for us once we get to the dirt. Stretches B, whatever. Yeah, that's a great result. We weren't supposed to... I mean, this is a dirt horse. Perfect Partner. She's up in a grade 2. Heavy favorite. As we should be. I'm not even going to waste time betting. But, I'm pretty positive. I ran that race how I've always run my races. The last one with her, and it just didn't go according to plan. I don't know if maybe we were racing on the rough or running on the rough. Maybe I kind of messed us up with that. Yeah, we're quite far. I didn't really think I was running her that hard, to be honest. That's why I don't understand why she lost so much stamina at the end. That was kind of weird. I think we're going to have to do another outside run here. I don't know if that inside's free. Here we go. Maybe the late runs work a little bit better. We got a long way to go. Come on, Perfect. Get up there. Get up there in time, gal. Overwhipped her, but she still has the speed. She's still closing down. She's so fast, man. Holy cow. She's so fast. We get up there at the wire. My goodness. I guess that's the only thing I could have done differently. in that G1 race that we didn't win with her. Waited a little bit. Because she really does have crazy closing speed. My gosh. It's another grade 2 win. Like I said, I might just have to... That's all I can do with her. I can't put her in many grade 1s. They aren't available, so... You know, her winning in general is going to be good for her. And her still winning grade 3s and grade 2s is still going to be important. But a grade 1 obviously would be nice to have on there. So, I'll do my best. It's only so much I can do with her, again. But man, perfect partner. She is. Already. 6 races, 5 wins. Her speed is already dropping. She really is like a quick... When they said she was going to peak quickly, they weren't lying. The only thing we can run her in, again, is a grade 2. Look, there's no grade 1s for her. So, like, it's weird. I've never had an S-ranked or double S-ranked horse where I couldn't really run them in a lot of grade 1s. She's like the first horse I've had where that's the case. Undercover Agent, he's still looking solid. Now we can finally run him on dirt. Now let's see how he does there. Finally, 7 furlongs on the dirt. The distance shorter than is preferred, but that should be fine. Now let me look at this ability. Second win in Southpaw. Alright, let's go to the Academy. Because I forgot what those abilities do, honestly. Alright, so help, abilities, second win. Let's see. Second win says, when leading the pack all race long, further separates from the pack in the final stretch. Okay, so that's second win for Undercover Agent. So keeping him in front for a long time is good for him. Ah, crap. I meant to look at Southpaw, sorry. Help. Abilities, Southpaw. Where is Southpaw? Races well on counterclockwise tracks, okay. We haven't done a counterclockwise track with him yet, so he needs counterclockwise and dirt tracks. Alright, after this next race, I don't know if I'll be able to get him in another one. I'll try. Diamond Eye, she's up again. Better odds here today. Now that I know how to run her, let's again see if we can get her a win. It's all we can do. But again, we'll be retiring her pretty soon. Unless she starts winning, you know, back-to-back races, then obviously I won't retire her yet. But, you know, it's at least nice to feel in rhythm with her finally. I'm just glad that I'm at this point now. You know, we can net some decent results with her, which is important. So yeah, again, we'll keep her to the rail. Nice trip, and try to get her going as early as we usually do. Keep her speed up there just a little bit. Keep that 7 off of our tail. Okay, don't want to run her too hard. Just a little bit. Alright, pretty good space here. Just, again, still want to keep her ahead just by a little bit, man. Just a little bit of separation. Make sure I keep that 7 behind us. Just gotta have her pull away a little bit here. She can save so much ground. Those other horses have to work so much harder, but she can save so much ground, man. Strong Heart, again we got it. Again we got it. Furlong and a half left to go. Here comes the field. I swear to you, it's like when I go on the whip, it doesn't really do well for her, though she can withstand whipping more, but I swear it's like it slows her down. And I think that's going to be another 3rd place or 4th for her. 3rd. You know, it's a weird thing with her because we're getting consistent results. We're just not winning. And granted, most of these races, we're not even supposed to be anywhere close to the top 3, top 5. So we're doing much better than what we're expected. But again, trying to get that win, it's a struggle. If her stamina was better, I think we'd be doing it. Or at least if she had a higher speed figure. She has neither. Not really. So, you know, again, her stats really aren't improving. I'm kind of at a point where I wouldn't mind retiring her early. We'll run her in this, we'll run her 7, the Galaxy Stakes. That could be her last race. If I can't win, I figured, you know, it doesn't hurt to retire her. So 3 more races coming up here to conclude this episode. And then I'm really looking forward to episode 28, day 28, because again, we'll be breeding Crimson Art and Perfect Partner, most likely. Again, with Perfect Partner, I can't even put her really in G1, so I might as well just try to race her as much as I can, get as many wins as possible, and then retire her by April, hopefully. So I really want to get a lot of races in with her, and within the next 5 months. Undercover Agent, as you can see, much better odds here on the dirt. He's actually the second favorite. This is our horse from Best Hunter out of Follow Her Lead, our Gallop Racer original broodmare. So I'm not going to bet on myself, but yeah, Undercover Agent. Let's see what you can do here today. His speed is still increasing. I wonder if his speed will hit 80. He would be like one of our first horses. He'll be like one of our first Gallop Racer originals to have speed hit 80. Second wind. So he needs to be leading the whole time to keep that lead in the stretch, basically. That's what that second wind ability is. So let's see if I can do that. Not a great start. Now I'm going to give him a couple of whips to get him up quickly. Trying to, at least. There we go. Alright. Slow down a little bit, just a little bit. Alright. So we got him to the front quickly. And he's leading by a comfortable margin here. He's pretty much in cruise control. So let's see if we can get Undercover Agent his first win. He technically should be our best Gallop Racer original through this playthrough so far. And we're leading by a couple of lengths. He should still be okay. I don't think he's running too hard. I really don't. Here we go. No Rebo, but we'll keep him out in front. Let's see if he stays up there. Furlong left to go with Undercover Agent. Can he get his first win? He's still pulling away. The 3 is coming. The 3 is coming, but I think we're going to get there in time. Undercover Agent is going to get his first win with us. Let's go. I figured since he had decent performances on the turf, I had a feeling he was going to be solid once we finally moved him to the dirt, and we do. Awesome win there for Undercover Agent. Gate to wire, basically. Good stuff. Gate to wire with Undercover Agent. Get him his first win of the year. Awesome. That's a good feeling. S on the stretch. So yeah, keeping him ahead and making sure nobody passes him at all. That's going to be the key with him. We're up with Diamond Eye again. Could be her last race. Better odds. Still don't really know what her growth type is. I still think she was going to be a early peaker anyways. Early bloomer, but we'll see. Could be the last race. Maybe not. I technically wouldn't have to retire her until April. Just to create extra space for breeding, so. Depends. I'm not going to buy another horse. I'm not going to do that. Come on, get ahead. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Alright. She's still running really hard. Slow down, please. Please, please, please. Okay. She was still running really hard there. She's not really cooperating here with me today. I feel like we blew through a lot of stamina. So I don't know how this is going to go. Yeah, I feel like she's used quite a bit of stamina, so I'm not sure how this is going to go for us. Give it a shot. But yeah. Felt like we kind of used a lot of stamina there. That field was... They were challenging us much more for the lead than I would have liked. So... It is what it is, man. It's nothing to be upset about. Yeah, like I said, I was still kind of leaning more towards retiring her early anyways. Yeah, it's fine. There's really nothing to worry about in that regard, so... We'll retire her early. I think that's fine. We raced basically a year and a half with her. I don't think she was going to be much good after that anyways, so... Yeah, I'll go ahead and retire her. And I'll put her in a broodmare slot. I can't imagine... Whatever. C. Pretty surprising. I thought she'd be D-ranked for that. but let me go check what her eval and classifications are. So she's like away she goes, pretty much her mother for the most part. Yeah, she's average, very average. Growth type is early. Yeah, she was early. Peaker, Diamond Eye. Her growth type was going to be sustained. The way she goes, she had an average growth type, and follow her lead, she was average. So Diamond Eye, I mean, she's okay. She still should inherit the heart ability. But so does the way she goes, technically. So yeah, I don't know if I would even use Diamond Eye for breeding. I mean, to be honest with you, most of these brood mares could go. Like, the only one really worth keeping would be Follow Her Lead and then Ditsy Do. And I think Ditsy Do will actually give us better originals, probably. I think it'll give us the originals I really want over Follow Her Lead. But we'll wait and see. But away she goes. She can be released at any time. I'm just keeping her just since we have the space. And then once I need the space, we'll let her go. Yeah, so Diamond Eye. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I believe we're on to the last race here with Perfect Partner. The Undercover Agent. Let's get him in another race. We can run him in the G1 Sunrise. You know what? Let's do it. That'll be a good test for him. So, last two races. A grade... Well, I forgot what Perfect Partner is running in. But Undercover Agent. We'll see how he does in that grade 1. And this is how we'll end this episode and end the year. But we're up with Perfect Partner in the Holly Stakes, the grade 2 Holly Stakes. Not the favorite, General World is. And I think this is a horse we lost to last time. So, again, she is a closer. I think in that G1, I was a little bit impatient with her. I got her going too soon. I will bet on ourselves. I'll just do a show bet. Because I'm not sure how this will go. We should win it. We really should, but I think General World is a little bit tougher than I initially anticipated, so let's actually try to do this well. Perfect start. Well, that helps. Good stuff. All right, and now where is General World? Okay, General World is at the front, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to catch that horse when we need to. Now again, I don't know where to go. I don't know if the front, it's not really clear to the rail, man. I'll try to kind of sneak up here. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I don't know. Am I stuck? Okay, I'm stuck. Now we can go. And we got a Rebel. Let's see if we can cut through this field. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Oh my goodness, she is so fast, bro. It's look how oh my gosh. Perfect Partner is insane. She's insane, man. What a freaking filly. Holy cow. Yeah, definitely got to wait to get her spurt going. See, she's a horse that, like, you have to wait a little bit because she has such crazy last-minute closing speed. Oh, my gosh. What? She's so fast. I cannot wait to get an original. With her speed and then the consistency of Crimson Art. Oh, my goodness. Golly. I wonder if she'll get a title this year as a 2-year-old. Or a 3-year-old, excuse me. That would be awesome. I hope she does. Man, Perfect Partner. What a filly she is. Alright, let's schedule her. I'm surprised she hasn't moved up to double S yet. And her stats are dropping, so that means she's already hit her peak. But my goodness, she's already building a great record. I can't register on anything else. So last race here, people. Gonna save right quick. I'm a little bit paranoid. But yeah, really awesome filly we acquired. That's exactly the filly I wanted. That's why I wasn't buying any horses in the market. I'm like, I'm not gonna be impatient. I'm not gonna spend my money just on any average filly. I really wanted a solid A or S ranked filly, and I got lucky with her. She runs like a double S ranked filly. Anyways, this is Undercover Agent's first G1 test. And he's the favorite. No kidding. Imagine we can get this horse his first G1 win. He'll be our second Gallop Race original in this game. I was trying to say to win a G1. So, with that being said, I'm going to bet on myself just to show. I'll play it conservatively. But as long as he stays out, gate the wire essentially, gives him a good shot to win. I didn't know if he was going to be a grade 1 horse. I had a feeling with Best Hunter and Follow Her Lead, I had a feeling we could put him in these type of races, but for him to actually be a favorite here, that's pretty strong, man. So let's see if we can get a grade 1 win with Undercover Agent. It'll be our second grade 1 win with an original in this game. He feels good, man. He feels good. I feel like I'm in a pretty good rhythm with him for the most part. So let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's see what this boy can do. Ooh, fast, but we just got it. All right. So we're off in the Sunrise with Undercover Agent. Get him to the front. It doesn't take as much to get him up there, fortunately. Slow him down a little bit. Actually, I need to poke him out of this horse. Get ahead, get ahead, get ahead, please. Get ahead, get ahead. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure we get to the rail here because I knew this was going to be tough to navigate on the inside. Alright. Alright, I feel like I'm in a good rhythm with him right now.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, we should be fine. We have plenty of stamina left to go. We should really be okay. Because we're going to save on this trip. Still good, still good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No Rebo. With Undercover Agent, the 1 is still coming. Oh, the 1 is not going away. Come on, Undercover, dig in. The 1 isn't going away, but Undercover Agent, he's still out in front. He's still out in front. Undercover Agent, he's going to get it done. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Gate the wire. Second G1 win with the Gallop Racer Original. Undercover Agent, he does it. He gets it done. That deserves the fist bump, man. Ah, wow. What a race. What a win. What a horse. Undercover Agent. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Let's go. And that's as a 2-year-old, keep in mind. That's as a 2-year-old, man. From Best Hunter out of Follow Her Lead, who was a Gallop Racer Original. So I told you, those results that we had with her, they would matter. I told you guys they would matter. She wasn't even a grade 1 horse, but she was able to be our best Gallop Racer Original up until this point. Breeding her with Best Hunter, our stud, created this horse, Undercover Agent, who gets his first G1 win by a length and a half. What a way to end the year. Perfect partner with a dominant filly she's been. And Undercover Agent, our original, gets his first G1 win. Already building a good resume for breeding. Oh, that feels great, man. That feels great. So, game probably robbed us on titles, as usual. Yep. Whatever, bro. Silver Arrow gets Horse of the Year by winning the Continental. I really don't care about any of these. Stuff is so, like, inconsistent. Jockey-wise, we were 7th in leading. We get the win average, so finally we're back up top with that and no earnings. Don't care about that. Good year. Good year for us, I think. Alright, this is Black Mink. So, 3-star potential, 3-star finesse, 4-star toughness, and 4-star discipline. That means he'll be very mild-mannered. That's good to know. Black Minks, that's perfect. Perfect for him. I'm excited to see him. I'm going to do something different with him. I'm not going to actually rock with blinkers. I'm just going to give him a shadow roll. Purple or yellow? Kind of want to stick to the silk colors, so I think I'm still going to do purple with him. Bandages. I usually like these things on my horses. I know sometimes it may seem like, you know, redundant or mundane, but I do like my horses to have these. You know what I mean? I think it just gives them a nice look. I'm going to do purple. Actually, maybe not. Maybe no bandages. Yeah, no bandages with them, actually. I'll just keep them with the purple shadow roll. That's fine. Training. I really don't want to do these, to be honest. I think I'm just going to stick with Entrust Training for him. I wonder if I have to improve my score in that for us to get better, you know, ratings with that. I'm not sure. So Perfect Partner. She's 4 years old now. She was going to peak early. Again, there's no G1s for us to really run her in. I'm just very limited. All I can do is run her in opens, grade 3s, and grade 2s. And I'm going to get... Okay, and we have a handicap there. I could run her in a race now I think about it. It's a little bit above her distance. Like, I could run her in this grade 3. Like, I could do that. I technically don't have to wait. I'd prefer to wait, but, you know, it's fine. It's one distance longer than what she's used to. She still has 52 stamps. She should be okay with that. For next time out, and then Undercover Agent, he gets his first G1 win. Look at that. Four races, 2 wins, 1 show already, and 1 G1 win. That's a great start for him. So, yeah. Again, he's from Best Hunter, out of Follow Her Lead. Good stuff, Undercover Agent. I think we can... we can't put him in the Kyoto? Why? 4 years old. Okay. So really nothing for him to run this month. And Open is about the only thing he can do next month. Put him in an Open. And that's how we will come back here next time out. We're going to keep this slot open to breed Crimson Art and Perfect Partner, hopefully. I'm hoping I can retire her by May. I don't want to really keep her another year. I'm sure I could, but I would much rather start getting Gallop Racer originals from her and Crimson Art. I would much rather get rolling with that. Undercover Agent, I think we'll be okay with him for the time being. Black Minx will be ready to race this year. So I think we'll be fine with the horses that we have. You know what I mean? So... guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. I appreciate the love and support on the channel as always. And again, we'll be back up with day 28 here very soon. Until next time, it's Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. I'll see you later, and goodbye.